lost over 100 pounds in 8 months while still eating whatever I wanted. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. I went from 275 pounds to 163 pounds. And before I started, I thought losing 100 pounds would be the worst process of my life. But it was actually way easier than I anticipated. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. So I wanted to tell you guys everything that I stopped doing to lose 100 pounds, as well as the ups and downs and mistakes that I made along the way. And hopefully by the end of this video, you feel inspired to begin or continue your weight loss journey and finally lose the weight that you've been wanting to lose. Before we get started, I just want to say everyone's weight loss journey is different. What worked for me may not work for you. I am not a doctor or nutritionist. I'm just simply sharing what helped me lose weight. And my hope is that a few of these tips can help you on your own journey. Also, before we jump in, I want you to comment down below your 90-day fitness goal, whether that's just going to the gym consistently, losing 10 pounds, or drinking more water. I really want to create a space where we can hold each other accountable because accountability played a major role in my success. Now let's talk about working out, because I know a lot of people think that you have to spend hours in the gym or you have to do some serious weightlifting just to lose weight as quickly as I did. But honestly, that just was not my experience. In the beginning of my weight loss journey, I would say like until I lost pound 80, I kept my exercise routine very simple. I went from not exercising at all to just incorporating little exercises along the way, and that's what helped me. So I went to FIU Go Panthers, and I had to walk everywhere on campus because I did not have a car. And honestly, walking became one of my favorite forms of exercise. I didn't know back then that we're supposed to be getting what, 10,000 steps? I probably was getting well over 10,000 steps back then. And when I went to the gym, I'll just do mostly cardio. So I'll do the elliptical, the treadmill, sometimes the stair stepper. Like I said, I didn't want to pick up those weights and look stupid. So I just did what I knew, and it worked. One thing that kind of made working out a little fun for me, I remember we had these little dance classes, the little Caribbean dance classes, and I would just go in there and do my little 1-2. Say I'll take like 2 or 3 of those classes a week because they were free. And that's because I was having fun. Like I did not want to dread going to the gym. I did not want to be like, oh my gosh, I gotta go exercise again. And when I was taking those classes, I did not feel like that at all. I did not start weightlifting until I lost like 80 pounds. And that's because I started seeing like my loose skin. And I was like, okay, I need to do something that's gonna help me tone up and not just lose the weight. I just stuck with it. Just a word of advice, the best workout is one that you're gonna keep showing up to. So if you know you don't like weightlifting, try something else. Go on a walk with your homegirl or something. Like make it fun so that you'll actually want to do it. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so the first change I made, I stopped overeating. And this is probably one of the biggest changes that I did make. I realized that I was not necessarily eating unhealthy all of the time. I was just eating way too much. I'll eat when I'm bored, when I'm sad, when I'm happy. And I started to pay attention when I was actually full and not just trying to finish everything on my plate because I didn't want any leftovers or the food was just too good. And I know it may sound crazy, but I really had to teach myself like it's okay to have leftovers sometimes. And this is something that I struggled with since I was a child because my parents didn't deny me any food. The daycare I went to didn't deny me any food. Like nobody told me no. I really had to just train myself to ask myself, am I still hungry or am I just eating because I know it's in there? And that simple question helped me so much. The next thing I did was I stopped drinking my calories. I didn't completely give up my favorite drinks, but I became a little bit more intentional about like how I was fueling my body. A cup of juice is like 500 calories, but I would much rather be eating 500 calories than drinking 500 calories and still being hungry. Instead of consistently drinking soda, juice, coffee, alcohol, which I still did have, I'm not gonna lie, I just started choosing healthier options: water, 0-calorie drinks, pure fruit juices. Oh my God, that is a tongue twister. I'm not saying you have to stop these completely because I'm still gonna have me a cute little drink when I go out with my homegirls, and I still was doing that when I was going out, having a little bit of alcohol, and I still maintained to lose 100 pounds naturally. Period. Which kind of brings me into my next topic, crash dieting. If you restrict yourself so much, I feel like that's just easier for you to binge on those things that you are restricting yourself on having. I would tell myself, okay, you don't need to have no carbs, no sugar. You need to do the military diet. You need to do the cabbage soup diet. You need to do this and do that. But on the 4th day after that diet is over, I'm finna go eat 10 buckets of fried chicken. You get what I'm saying? So I made small changes to my diet, but if I wanted a piece of fried chicken on Wednesday, I'm gonna eat that fried chicken on Wednesday. So that way I didn't really have to eliminate everything that I love. And me doing that actually made losing weight a lot more easier. Because like I said, I still ate whatever I want, y'all. Still ate pizza, I still ate seafood bowls, I still ate burgers, tacos, whatever it was out there that I could eat, I was eating it. The difference is I stopped making every meal a cheat meal. And the things that people deem not as good for you, I just ate in moderation and I didn't overdo it, but I still was able to eat the things that I enjoyed. And I feel like that made weight loss a little bit more sustainable because I wasn't always like, oh my God, I can't wait till Sunday so I can eat this cheat meal. I was just cheat whenever I felt like it. Speaking about dieting, of course. Yeah, I was just like eating whenever I felt like, and I felt like that helped me along the way because I didn't feel like I need to just be this perfect, go hard person that was always just perfect. And that way when I did kind of mess up, I wouldn't feel bad for it. I really hope that makes sense. Next, I stopped comparing my journey to everyone else's. Stop worrying about how fast somebody else is losing weight. If my homegirl done lost 20 pounds in a month and I'm still stuck on pound 5, I still lost those 5 though. My only competition was me and who I wanted to become and who I felt like I needed to be at that time. Like I really did not compare myself or my journey to anybody else, and I feel like that helped me so much, because I'm not gonna lie, of course, in the beginning, I did compare myself. I mean, this is around the time where social media was big. I'm seeing BBLs, flat stomachs, liposuction. I'm still sitting over here feeling like a big beluga whale, you know, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, why don't I look like that yet? And it's like, girl, just focus on what you got going on and stay consistent and don't worry about nobody else but you and your journey. You're messing up your mental health, and if your mental health is declining, you're not gonna wanna do the things that you gotta do to get right. So just don't do that. I stopped doing that and it just helped me majorly. Now, it took me a few tries to get my weight loss journey right. And what I mean by that is I've tried to lose weight before I lost 100 pounds, but I will always quit after I had a bad day. Let's just say I'm supposed to be working out 5 days a week and I skip Tuesday, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna start again Monday. I ain't doing this. I already done failed, so I might as well keep failing for the rest of the weekend and start again a new week. No. I want everybody to keep in mind, one bad day or one bad decision does not ruin your journey, and just keep on pushing, because that's what I did. And I'm glad that I did, because if I would have just kept starting tomorrow, I probably would have never lost 100 pounds. Period. And lastly, I feel like having friends that were on the same journey as I was, not necessarily losing weight, but just becoming their better self, or just bettering themselves in general, helped me a lot. You're gonna have situations or instances where people they're aware of your journey, but they just don't give a damn, because that's not their journey. They don't care about bettering themselves, so they're not gonna care about bettering you. So if they wanna go out every day, have a drink, eat pizza, eat wings, eat peanuts every day, and you know you're on a journey and you decide to keep doing that with them, that's on you. You're a grown-ass adult and you want to still be around people who don't really want what's best for you. I can't really tell you what to do. I surrounded myself with people who were trying to better themselves. Whether it was friends who enjoy working out, who encourage my healthy habits, the people around you matter. It's a lot easier to stay motivated when you have people around you with the same mindset as you, who are chasing similar goals instead of making excuses. Not gonna lie, their discipline starts to rub off on you, and then eventually it becomes a habit for you. And it's kind of like a mental thing. Like, I stopped feeling like I was doing this or on this journey alone, and I had people around me that was supporting me, and that just made me feel better about my journey altogether. If it's one thing that I want you to take away from this video, it's that weight loss is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. I didn't wake up one day and lost over 100 pounds. It was small adjustments that I made to my life that eventually added up to that. Also, if you're just now starting your journey, just remember to give yourself some grace, because there's gonna be days where you're not motivated, or when you are motivated. There's gonna be days where you eat a salad, and then there's gonna be days where you eat a burger. What matters is you don't quit. You don't give up. One bad meal, one day, or even one bad week does not define your journey. Just keep showing up for yourself, please. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and turn on your post notifications, because I will be posting more consistently about my weight loss journey, health and wellness overall, supplements that help or aided in my weight loss, or just overall health in general, and my journey, my journey of becoming my most healthiest self. Thank you guys so much for watching, and just remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. I'll see you in my next video.